When most people start thinking about agentic AI, their instinct is to build one agent that does everything. One smart, capable, all-purpose agent that can take a task from start to finish. While that seems simpler and less expensive, that intuition doesn't usually translate well into the practical realities of agentic AI. Here's the problem. That all-purpose agent is going to do every task with a larger margin of error. And as the volume and repetition increases, those errors compound. What started as an occasional mistake becomes a pattern. Please resist the urge. Build a team of specialized agents instead. Specialist agents, narrowly defined, each with a single clear role, consistently outperform generalist agents across 4 dimensions. First, accuracy and reliability. When an agent's attention is not divided across 10 different tasks, it performs its one job better and more consistently. Second, troubleshooting. When something goes wrong in a specialist workflow, you know exactly where to look. A routing error points to the orchestrator. An off-brand sentence points to the writing agent. With a generalist agent, everything is a mystery. Third, efficiency. Each agent has what we call a context window, the amount of information it can hold and work with at one time. A specialist agent uses that budget entirely on its own job, without stretching and making careless mistakes. A generalist agent burns through it, juggling everything at once, fixing its own errors, and the quality still suffers. Fourth, cost. Catching, fixing, and iterating consumes lots of tokens, and since all-purpose agents tend to make more mistakes, your error correction costs will eat up any savings you may have experienced from consolidating all of the work into one agent. And with a team of specialized agents, you can match the right AI model to each agent and each task, so you can manage your token costs efficiently while optimizing for quality and getting things right the first time. Let me show you what this looks like in practice using the email management workflow from the white paper. This workflow handles inbound emails to a company's general inbox. Everything from casual inquiries to hot leads to out-of-bounds requests. Instead of one agent trying to manage all of that, we built a team of 6 specialists. Cinnamon is the empathetic listener. It analyzes the tone, sentiment, and intent of each incoming email. Holler is the traffic controller. It routes each request to the right agents, and later acts as gatekeeper, deciding whether a draft is ready to move forward. Hatch is the domain expert. It searches the internal knowledge base for the right answers. Scratch is the external researcher. It fills in knowledge gaps with web research. Shakes is the email copywriter. It synthesizes everything into an on-brand draft response. And Canza is the QA reviewer. It scores the draft before it ever reaches a human. 10 steps, 6 agents, 1 human checkpoint before anything goes out. I'll give you a few more seconds to review the process before we move on. But naming agents is the easy part. The real design work is in defining what each agent actually needs to do its job well. At Prestera FX, we define at least 8 parameters for every agent: its role, the context it needs to understand, its specific tasks, its inputs from upstream agents, its capabilities, the resources it can draw on, what its outputs should look like, and its constraints, where it must stop, escalate, or check in with a human. That design work is what separates a workflow that earns trust from one that goes sideways at exactly the wrong moment. This is design principle number 3, narrowly defined agents. It connects directly to principle 2, provide context, because a specialist agent with a narrow role still needs the right context to do that role well. The 2 principles work together. The full white paper walks through all 8 agent parameters in detail, with examples from the email workflow. The link is in the comments below.